do this intro because I have an Instagram now. I wanted me to have an Instagram. I really needed one for my career anyway, so I think it's Ashy Styles. I'm gonna put it down below in the description bar, but if you want to just go on my personal Instagram where I don't really upload necessarily like makeup content all too often, I probably will here and there, but if you want to, I'll put that in the description bar too. I forgot. I think it's Ashy Ash. You guys really enjoyed this video. I talked a lot, but I miss being on camera. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. I am back now, and yeah, bye. Tried to do a video yesterday, but I couldn't finish it. I'm gonna still upload it. It was like a fail basically, just because I couldn't finish my makeup. The first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, like my brows already done, the first thing I'm gonna do is prime with the Milk Cosmetics Hydro Grip Primer. I freaking love this. This primer is so, oh, feels so good. Like, I'm a dry girl, and I used to not really care if like stuff was like matte on me or whatever. Like, I would just do what I wanted to do, which I still do. We got that on. It feels great. Next, for foundation, I'm going to be using Fenty. Yesterday was the first time I've ever used any Fenty products. This is the hydration foundation they have. I have the shade 390 and I have the shade 385. I'm going to use 385 today because I thought 390 might have been a little orange, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one today. It's probably gonna look good because I have a turtleneck on. This is just a little palette I picked up. I have two of them actually. I freaking love this. Get y'all one. Don't put it on the back of your hand no more. So let's go ahead and blend that out with a foundation brush. Oh, this foundation is really nice. I think it feels really, really good on the skin, not gonna lie. It's just not as full coverage as I would like. I would say this is definitely has a nice amount of coverage, but like you see, like I can still see stuff through my skin, which is fine. Like, I don't have terrible skin. Even when I think I do, like, I don't. So it's not the biggest thing in the world, but I don't know. I prefer a more full coverage foundation unless I'm specifically trying to not buy one. But we're gonna use it. I'm just gonna use it. I was gonna throw 390 on top, but I'm just gonna use this. It'll be okay for now. Like, now in the wintertime, I can pull this off. But baby, in the summertime, I'm definitely a 390 because I get really dark. See, that's the thing. Like, you see a lot of the neutral in the wintertime because I'm pale. And then in the summertime, that golden be coming out more, but I'm still neutral. But I feel like if I mixed both of these together, it would be perfect. But I refuse. That would basically, if I had to mix it, that'd basically be damn near $80. But let's go in and highlight the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Dark 2 Caramel. It's a very natural look with this concealer. You won't get something super heavy. I think that's the thing with like soft glam. Like, people think you don't put on a lot of makeup, but in fact you do. You put on just about the same amount of makeup as a full beat, but it's the products that you use that's the difference. So I could go in with my favorite concealer of all time, which is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I could go in with that, you feel me? But that's so heavy. With a soft glam look, you want to use the same amount of product, don't use less, but you want to use different products. So I'm going to be blending this concealer out with my e.l.f. concealer brush, which is right here, Flawless Concealer Brush. Blend out my concealer with this and with my Mario Badescu spray. This is in Cucumber and Green Tea. I typically spray one side at a time and focus on that, and then I just blend it out. I like this method a lot better. I've noticed a lot of people are blending out their under eye concealer with a brush now. I love it. I think that it creates a more softer but yet still full coverage effect under the eye. So as you can see, this is very natural. I just go over with my foundation brush, not applying any extra product on the brush, just go over it, go over the lines to just create a more seamless blend. Again, same thing on this side. Fucking smells so good. So as you can see, this is very blended, very seamless. So I'm gonna just conceal the rest of my face. I'm pretty much just going to use my foundation brush, just because I have a fear of my chin and my forehead being too bright. The contour. So with Soft Glam, I feel like you achieve really good looks with Soft Glam with powder. I think powder creates a softer effect than cream anyway. That's just my, because you can, I don't know, it's just you have, I feel a lot of control when blending. But I still like to go in and cream contour, regardless if I'm doing a full beat or Soft Glam. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I just like to use this brush. So I'm gonna kind of, I don't know, this is a new thing I've been trying because I think it just looks better pulling the contour down instead of up. Actually, I'm not doing my foundation brush, I lied. I'm just going to then try to blend those two lines together. So next we're going to go ahead and set everything. So I'm gonna be taking my OG powders here. This is my, I've like completely no label on here, that's how much I've used this. But this is the Banana Deep Powder from Makeup Revolution in Terracotta. So I'm gonna take my Real Technique setting brush. I'm just gonna tap it, like press it, really press it in, especially where my eyes crease. I've been setting with a brush as well instead of my beauty blender. I think it creates a softer look, and I don't necessarily heavily bake anymore. I'm still gonna bake a little bit, but not nearly as heavy as I used to. What I do now is I set the rest of my face with a pressed foundation color in my shade. So this is the Morphe Filter 10. No, the Morphe Filter Effect powder in the shade Filter 10. But this to me just, I don't know, this will bump your look up to the next level. But this is going to just create that like just nice matte pretty porcelain skin. Basically I'm gonna do my eye now. This is super simple. I'm gonna be using the KKW Beauty Fire Palette. No, this is probably Kahlua, bitch. Basically these are all the colors I'm going to use, okay? It's gonna be this light one is gonna go on the lid. This is gonna be my transition, I guess, or pretty much, and then this is gonna deepen the whole look. That's really it. I could use Stunner here. I could use that in the crease. Maybe I will. Let's dust off this excess powder on the lid. I'm gonna take this, and this is a Morphe M44 blending brush. Kind of tapping where I want it to go. You can wing this out. I'm not going to. I'm going to kind of drag it out a little further, but I'm not going to wing it out because I feel like if I wing out a look, then I have to do a wing eyeliner, and guess what? Your girl still can't do wings. For this, we're going to take the shadow up pretty high, like right here. Don't be scared about that. It's going to look really pretty. So I'm just building that basically. Again, I'm going to bring it out a little further. This is the shade Stunner here. I'm going to use this kind of to just do like a pre-deepening, I guess. And I'm going to use that a little bit. I'm just really honestly kind of going to try to take it a little lower. That looks okay. I'm just going to take a smaller brush. This is my Morphe M443 brush. And I'm going to go in with that deep shade from the KKW Beauty. And I'm going to tap it first. Then kind of drag it in. For now, I'm going to go back in and deepen up everything. So I'm going to take some concealer and ever so slightly lightly cut my crease. This is the lightest cut crease you're ever going to see. Nothing dramatic. So I'm going to take a concealer that's pretty light, this is the Flesh Concealer 09 Rich Brick. You don't have to do this. You absolutely do not. You can just apply the lid color and just go on about your business. But I kind of like to have a little bit of shape in my looks. So you see, like, it's nothing even deep. Take a little shader brush. This is like a BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to take that cream color here. I probably should have used a lighter color concealer, but we kind of make it pop more. I'm just focusing on applying this, not blending it. I just want this to be applied on the eye. And we're just going to take that 44 for 1 brush from Morphe. I'm just going to blend out these lines here. See what I'm doing here, ladies and gents? Next, I'm gonna take that darker color from the KKW Beauty Fire Palette on that same brush I used, the 433, and I'm just gonna go on the outer edge and kind of just blend that shade in there. This brush, I don't like how this brush is blending. It's kind of stiffer. And this pretty much concludes the look of this. Basically, we just got basically everything done. I'm gonna use a brown liquid liner. This is a felt tip liner from Wet n Wild. And again, I can't do wing liner. So I'm just gonna do just a rounded liner like that. These are the lashes I'm going to be wearing. These are the Lollipop lashes in Sin Nudes. It's just some black mascara from ColourPop. For my under, I'm going to keep it real simple and just use Stunner. So for lashes, I just pop these things on, y'all. You can look down, you can look straight ahead. Try when you're doing your lashes to think about like scooping them onto the eye. Don't be around here putting no lashes on with no hair glue. Y'all ain't gonna have no eyeballs left. So this is this bronzer I get from the beauty spot. So it's $6.99. It's Pro Bronzer in the shade Medium from Absolute New York. Y'all, if you've been on my channel, you know this is the only bronzer I use. Y'all probably tired of me, and I genuinely don't care. I'm using this powder brush. It's more of a tulipy shape, and it's from BH Cosmetics. It's from, let me show y'all. It's from the Fairy Lights collection here. Yeah, ain't that so cute? I'm going to just go crazy. And I'm gonna show you see, you can already tell, look at that side and look at this side. I'm gonna focus on bringing color down further on my forehead, not to the brow, but just a little further down. And do you just see the side? It just looks really pretty, like just soft, and I don't know, it just looks good. To go in, and we're gonna contour. I think I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution though, and I'm gonna use my Morphe M530 brush. I'm just gonna keep it here, and I'm just gonna blend it. That circular motions. I look so ugly doing this side because it's my, I guess this is harder for me because I'm right-handed. And we just look chiseled, baby. I don't really like to contour under my jaw with liquid. I like to just do it with powder. And I push the powder back, kind of pulling my double chin back. On my chin here, I'm going to contour around it. So next I'm going to contour my nose. I just take this random little brush I have, blender brush almost. And I'm blending it up into the brow where I blended the eyeshadow. And I told y'all not to worry about that because it's going to come together at the end, and here we are. We're at the end and it's coming together, is it not? It is. Yes, look at that snatch note. And this is a cargo blush. I still don't, Mendocino, I think that's how you say it. So as you see, they're very similar. This one's a little deeper, but they both have like glitter in them. This one is way cheaper. This one is probably not even $10, maybe like $6 or $7. This one is like a $20 blush. I think I'm going to use the $20 blush today. And the way I apply blush, I just do short flicks, going upward into the hairline. Little on my nose, I love that, sorry. It's my soft glam. A lot of soft glam looks don't use highlighter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it in a very subtle way. This is the e.l.f. highlighter from Nabella Noor. I don't know, it looks like this in the package. I just got it from Ulta. This is from Morphe in the R36 brush. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna do such a tiny amount, like just that, because I can't, y'all. See, just that. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's okay. We're already here. Sometimes I struggle with this looking cohesive, so I'm just going to blend it up a little bit. And it looks a lot more blended. And here we are. For lips, we're going to take a brown lip liner. This is from NYX. This is in the shade Espresso. If you're, we're going to take a nice teddy bear velvet color. This is KKW Beauty again. This is in the shade number 7 Nude. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't really like myself in lipstick. I'm a gloss girl myself. With the, this is Flesh Beauty, and this is in the shade Hot Sauce. It's kind of a pinky nude, but it'll work. So here we are. Okay guys, that's it. That's the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I know I talked a lot, but I miss kind of being on camera.